Hey YouTube. So for today's update, I want to basically update the how to transplant watermelon plants. So I basically just want to show the progress of the actual plants that I transplanted. So right here you can see a vine coming out. Right, pull this grass out of there. So the weed growing up. All right. So right here, this vine right here, you can see it's a brand new vine and it ends right here. This is a Klondike striped blue ribbon. Now earlier on when I transplanted it, I guess the heat was getting to it, but now as you can see, the growth is coming out beautifully. The growth is actually almost coming out looking like that, but then it's coming out like this now. You can see I actually mulch with watermelon rinds, but this is the Klondike striped blue ribbon that was grown from in my gardener seed. It's a beautiful foliage. All right, and moving on to the next one, you can see we have a vine right here. This is a, those tendrils like to grab onto things. Here it is. And it's hard to pull them up. It's grabbing onto other vines, so I'm not gonna pull it all the way up, but it ends right here. So it stretches from here, and it's all the way back here. It ends into here. This vine is actually, matter of fact, there's actually two of them. I took out one of the Klondike striped blue ribbons because I thought it may have been a nutrient deficiency, or they were actually fighting for nutrients. But with this vine, if you can recall, I had 2 vines per cup when I transplanted them. This vine has 2 of them. So this is Dixie Queen. So if you look right here, Dixie Queen and then Dixie Queen. They're right on side each other, and also the Dixie Queen was having that same issue. Honestly, all of my, well, not all of them, but the watermelon vines on this side of the bed were displaying that. But now, as you can see, the foliage is looking quite beautiful. And I mulched it with a watermelon that I called off. And I mulched it with other rinds too. They actually break down fast. When the sun shines on those rinds, it breaks them down real fast. Here is a, right here. This vine is on the ground. This is a morning star plant. And you can see the actual pattern on the leaves. So it's not a disease, that's how the leaves look. Or that's how the foliage looks. Pull the morning star up, here it is. And it stretches from there up to here. And it has some beautiful foliage also. Now here you don't see the pattern, but when you go back one leaf you see it. Then the further you go back, the more pronounced the pattern is. So I guess as the leaves mature, that's when the pattern starts to really display itself. And then here I have another Dixie Queen. Now, don't ask me why I planted so many Dixie Queens. I was supposed to bring it to some land I have. And I was gonna plant a lot of Dixie Queens, but I wound up not going out there, and I just wound up transplanting in open spaces. But you can see here is a Dixie Queen, and it's stretching to right there. It's quite visible because I had some vines that were dying out. I might come and cut some of these vines out the way, like the dead foliage or the dying foliage, just to make room for these vines to run. All right, let's go on the other side of the bed. So they're actually doing quite well. I'm hoping I can get some, well, I'm not hoping, I'm pretty sure that I'll get some watermelons off of them before winter comes. I'm trying to, see, I have these spikes all around the garden bed to keep the animals out. And it tends to keep me out sometimes. All right. Oh, matter of fact, right here, I planted. So if we look in here, you can see a vase going in there. It's a Dixie Queen, and I planted 2 Dixie Queens. Some of these weeds in the way. You can see it right here, the base. Uh-oh, feels like it's about to rain again. And the Dixie Queen comes out to right here, basically. So if I pull this up, you'll see it runs into there. And that's one of them. And this the second one is right here. So there's 2 more Dixie Queen plants. So I actually do have a few Dixie Queen plants that I transplanted. And in that video, you can also see that I had that many Dixie Queen cups set out. So we look into here where this watermelon rind is, and you can see the base of this vine going in. See that base? This is an orange tender sweet. And you can see it's kind of displaying that issue too. But it's doing very well. It's growing quite rapidly. Trying to find out where the head of the plant. Oh, here we are. This is the leader right here. So you can see the leader is coming out quite beautifully. So I'm expecting this to bounce back very well. And then here, you can see where it's running into the fertilizer. That's Georgia rattlesnake. And this wasn't planted from in my garden. This is the only thing that didn't come from in my garden of seed. This came from, I can't remember the company. It may have been Ferry Moore, so don't take my word on it. But this is a Georgia rattlesnake, and it's doing quite well also, guys. So, transplanting watermelon plants doesn't have to be hard as long as you take the necessary steps and do it in the right time of the year. I did it when it was actually very hot out, and I still managed to pull it off. So, if I could do it then, guys, you can definitely do it in the early spring or early summer before the temperatures begin rising. All right, that's my update for today, guys. Thank you.